We there?
All right, people of the world. We had our little technical difficulties, and then we took a little break for a minute. So we back. This your man D Banger Thomas,
It's
landlord.
landlord,
Yeah, what's
Papa
up,
Doc.
Pop?
What's good?
and it's be your own therapist. As you know, a lot of times we just get on here and we just actually be our own therapist. So if the topics tend to bounce a little bit, just roll with us because this is how we handle our situations. If you have something that you would like to also feed into, you can put it in the comments on Facebook, on YouTube, and we'll try to answer your questions right away. And if it's a great topic, we'll ask you to come in too and chime in so you can give us your aspect and your point of view.
Even if it's not a great topic, you can come on.
He said
You
if
may
it's
just
not a
want to
great
get some off
topic.
your chest.
Yeah, sometimes you might just want to get something off your chest. You're right. Don't it's not all it's not always about a topic. It's not it's rarely about a topic. We'll really stick to the topic. We'll bounce around, but we'll be therapeutic. Now they say where the root of your problem start from. So a lot of times we'll get to the root of the problem. So before we left, you was telling me, Banger, how you was really feeling.
You said what?
I said before we left, you was telling me how you was really feeling before Papa White came in and all that, because you was saying now you had the time to think about the situation and you was looking at it different.
Yeah, because that's why. Yeah, because my joint, my phone, it was getting good, and then my phone went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just aggravated right now, bro. And it's like the more I'm thinking about it, the more and more I'm getting aggravated. So now I gotta counteract my thoughts so I can still stay motivated to do what I said I was gonna do in the morning. Instead of me just looking at it as, well, fuck, like you fucked the bag up. So that's it, basically. Like,
They get
you
like
know
a
what I'm saying?
lackadaisical now and be like, fuck it all. And then you really missed the whole week instead of being proactive and getting on that shit and being about it. I understand you, bro.
Yeah, bro, like that shit got me tight right now. So it goes back to what you said earlier, was like, did you really need the day off? So then it's like, no, nigga, technically I didn't need the day off. But I wanted the day off, but I wound up stagnating myself in the process, basically. Like,
But sometimes I'm just saying that because sometimes it be that energy and you don't know you speak to. And you know how they say you think niggas at your job is your friend. So you might have went through something the day before, maybe yesterday, and you was like, you know what, I'm not even
hey,
down for that
yo,
shit tomorrow. I'm not even gonna come in
hey,
tomorrow. I don't want to
yo,
deal with this shit. And then
yo,
they put that in the air and they throw that this way and that way and play with it how they want to play with it. And then you turn around and you got a situation. When in reality, you was just speaking and then that came into existence and then somebody else counteract and used that, to try to get them some position, because that's all that work should be about is position.
all right,
Another
well,
nigga.
outside of that realm, what you had touched on in the beginning of that was right on point. Because that's exactly what happened, nigga. The day before, it was some bullshit that went down, and I was tight. So that stagnated, not even the day before. That happened on Monday. I was off yesterday. I was off on Tuesday. So it was some real bullshit I let get in my way because I had the day off. Now you're really making me go into this shit now, man. You
Go
always do
into it.
that shit.
That's how we help the situation, bro.
Yeah.
Go into it. Get to the bottom of
Yeah,
it.
nah. But I'm like, yeah, man, I had the day off already. And then, you know what it was too? My dude did some other shit, man. I let my dude, that kindness for weakness shit we talked about last episode. So my dude set me up, lined me up last week with the whole package. Boom. I'm gonna leave it at that. So the package zipped through, boom. I was like, yo, that shit was fire. So I get the little promo and all that. So then he hit me with another. He came back again. Yo, you do the 50, boom, boom, boom. So I'm with it. But then I'm not balancing my bread and I'm not balancing my trees. because I'm waiting for the package. You feel what I'm saying?
The next
so I'm
one
like,
to
nigga,
come.
yeah, nigga, you smoke all day, every day. Now you, so I zip that for him, and then he like, I'm gonna pull up. Then he don't pull up. So now I'm like, nigga, you still spending money on this shit. Then my little man hit me, was like, yo, daddy, can I borrow $300? And I was like, what you need $300 for? He doing this acting showcase out in Cali,
Mm-hmm.
and
You gotta get his
he was
portfolio
trying
up.
he was trying to get to Vegas, but it was last minute, and I didn't have the bread. But then I got to thinking, well, nigga, if you wasn't spending all that fucking money on that weed, you probably would have had a stash already. So that pissed me off even more. You feel me? Then I
Hustling
went.
backwards.
Well, I don't know about the hustling backwards part, Lynn, with your little interludes, because I wasn't hustling. You know what I'm saying?
But it
It's
don't
my
mean you
habit.
gotta hustle, but just me. All right, but my habit is
Hustling
causing.
backwards is me selling. Hustling backwards is me selling it and then smoking and then giving it to my profit. That's what I would consider hustling backwards. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm sorry. That's the way you presented it. I apologize. That's the way I caught it. I misread the situation.
But at what point did I say I was?
You said somebody brought the pack. So when
it was recreational.
But when you saying they
My
bringing
fault.
the pack, I'm thinking that pack. They bringing that
My
bag.
fault. I said
Then
package.
I'm focused
My
on that
fault.
package more than once because now you come in repeatedly. So I'm figuring that bag coming with that package. You know, then after
My
that,
bad.
I'm just putting together what
My
you said,
bad.
brother.
Yeah, my bad, Land. You are absolutely correct, my brother. That was my bad. I was speeding. So yeah, recreational. So therefore, so that's why I said that part, but I didn't put that variable in the equation. My fault. So basically, so that was building up, bro. All of that shit built up on Monday, bro. You feel me? Then at work, got into the little verbal spat because see, my whole premise at work is like we do the litter, we do our own route, and then we have our break. And at 12:45, we getting ready for the garbage. So my whole thing is this: I don't care what you niggas been through before this time at 12:45, my nigga. I don't care what your attitude was. I don't care what my attitude was. When that 12:45 marker hit, we getting ready for this garbage. That shit it's hot, it's sweaty, it's sticky, all of that, bro. I don't want to be stagnating through this. So we get on the run, and we already have obstacles now because we in the project and they putting up the scaffolding and all of that. So we got to deal with that now, basically. So now it's like extra. It's not as easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not as simple as it was. So the route, you know what I'm saying, it was basically taking us longer. So by the time we get to the end, I'm talking to dude that trained me, and I'm like, yo, bro, you not going to help him dump the bags? Basically, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the pit. I'm going down the stairs where the garbage is at, which is the pit, we call it. I'm going down, grabbing the bags, tossing them up. So I'm the first one and I'm the last one out. So I'm coming out last, and there's two of them already out there. Dude is pushing the cart with the garbage on it. They walking off. I'm like, yo, bro, you not going to help them dump the bags? So then dude that trained me, he trained me to be a beast with the whole program. You feel me? So he all lackadaisical. I did a whole building or something like that, he said too. You know what I'm saying? By myself. I'm like, nigga, what? So I drop the bags and I pull up on them, and I'm like, you did a whole building by yourself. My nigga, I do these last two buildings by myself every day. So now we getting into the verbal spat. So now it's the bickering shit. Oh, something, crying. Fuck you mean? Why ain't nobody crying, nigga? It's just the simple fact of the distribution of the work and it being a team, bro. Like how the fuck? Like I'm first one and last one out. Y'all right here. He pushing the cart. We on the last building. You couldn't just help him dump them bags at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, but then all of that shit just aggravated me, bro, because it's all petty at the end of the day, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all petty, bro. Like, we dealing with $80 a day. We grinding, you know, then on a work team, You have individuals that pull up to the sites. They used to one particular site where they get to leave early because on that day, that day somebody had bailed on us. It was 5 of us. Dude that showed up and he wound up leaving during the break time. You know what I'm saying? So that left us one man down, basically. But yeah, man, whatever, man. All
So
of
that
that
put
shit
you
aggravated me.
and put you in a position where you felt like you ain't even want to be bothered the next day.
Yeah, Tuesday I was off, bro. And then Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? I was basically just macking. I was just chilling in the house or whatever. But then when it got to that evening time and I'm getting ready for that schedule for the next morning, I'm like, nah, I'm not even jacking that. More or
Energy
less.
wise.
I know. Yeah, I'm not jacking that energy right now. I need another day to myself to clear my head. I'm going to call in how I'm supposed to, and I'm going to handle it that way. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time I had felt like that since I had started in September. And we in November now. So I'm like, damn, if I took one day off in close to 60 days, nigga, oh well. You know
Nah,
what I'm
that's not
saying?
true.
But
You got 90 days, nigga. There's a 90-day
nah,
probation
it's
point.
not.
It's
Yeah,
90
but
days.
it's not that type of job though. It's an independent contracting job. So it's like as long as you call out, as long
No,
as you
I hear
call,
you. I hear you. I know what you're saying.
it's
I'm
not
not
even a
saying
permanent spot with the 90-day probation period though. But I know the concept of what you're talking
yeah.
about though. I'm gonna have to deal with that when I get the real job. This is the real job, but this is the stepping stone to the real job, the permanent job, basically. Like
This is
yeah,
right
so
out the factory now. But after I cook up for a couple of months, then I'm gonna figure out my career. This is just my job at this point.
yeah, man. And I finally, yeah, man. So it was like, I'm glad you did do that because in my mind, I was over here. I wasn't even thinking about that at first, as far as like not even feeling it. But then once you had me dive deeper into it, you know what I mean? It was a combination of things. I was just pinpointing not wanting to be there,
Yeah,
but it was a combination of things.
it
You know
was
what
a
I'm saying?
reason
My
you ain't want to
dude,
be
yeah, it was a combination of things. I ain't even, I wouldn't have had my proper starter kit for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that, man,
there.
and
I
dealing
feel
with
you. When
dealing
that
with
bud,
that petty shit.
and in lamest terms, when that bud get low, nigga turn on everything. Nigga start watching how many pulls his wife took. For real, yo, hold up, B. Why you
I can't
putting that
stand
much
that.
weed? Why you putting that much weed in that blunt now? Why you nigga look at
I don't,
everything, man? That weed get low, man.
I
That's
don't
the
like that,
survival of
man.
the fittest.
And I so dolo. But when I get like that, like basic premises of what you talking about, that's when I'm like, that shit is whack. That's that addict shit. I don't like that addict shit. Like, you know what I mean? And
I agree.
I start feeling some kind of way, and I'm like, yo, it's time for me to cut down. But then on the other half, I'm like, yo, well, what the fuck I'm gonna do about these triggers? Like, how am I? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
Like,
stay
and then
free.
yo, bro,
Yo,
like this is what I'm saying.
yo,
Like, it's to the point where it's like kind of it kind of brought a little anxiety now, cause I'm like, damn, nigga, like you've been so caught up in the zone. If you get out that zone now, what's gonna happen? Like one trigger may set off a kaboom, type thing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I'm balancing that because I'm not going to do the medication. You feel me? I've been to my psych. I was prescribed meds already. The Depakote is a mood stabilizer, so it balances my
Depakote,
highs
don't
and
fuck
lows.
with that.
Yeah, so it
Ain't that
balances
like
my
that shit
highs
that
and
they put in the woman when they about to have babies and shit? Depakote or some shit like that. Don't fuck with
nah.
all
I
that.
don't know. I don't know what that is you talking about, but the Depakote
What
that
you
I'm
said it is?
it's called Depakote.
Depakote.
Yeah, Depakote. Yeah,
Oh,
DEPAKOTE. Yeah.
all
So
right.
basically it's a mood stabilizer, and it's one of the mood stabilizers that they use for the diagnosis with bipolar disorder. They may use it, they probably use it for other stuff too. But at the end of the day though, like that it works and everything, right? But with
How
me
many times a
smoking,
day you got to take that?
don't quote me, but let me see. Hold up. I'm like, yeah, I don't have it right. I don't even
How
have it
long you
right
been
in front of
taking
me.
it?
So I want to say, what happened?
How long you been taking it?
Well, like I said in the beginning, right? I didn't start taking it again. I'm not taking the meds. I was prescribed the meds, but I'm not
Oh,
taking
okay.
them.
You
You know, but
self-medicated.
yeah, I'm self-medicating
All right.
basically. And I had, but to answer your question, I have taken it in the past. It's been a while. It's been a while. A couple, you know what I'm saying? Quite a number of years since I've taken it, to answer your question.
No,
Um,
but I was saying, I thought you, when you brung it up, you meant at this moment you was taking it. That's what I was about to say.
yeah, I was saying as far as like not smoking the weed and dealing with the triggers and everything, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I don't want to take the meds because I don't want to get dependent upon the meds. Like, you feel what I'm
What
saying
are
to
some
you?
of the, if you don't mind me asking, what are some of the effects of the meds?
Now, I don't mind you asking. To be honest with you, the side effects, the only side effect that I know of is like it can affect my kidneys or my
Mhm.
liver. You know what I mean? So I have to go in for random they check my blood
No,
basically.
not like that. Meaning, like,
Personal,
yeah, like,
like
does it
the
get you high?
physical,
Is it addictive? Like a
right,
oxycodone? Is it like those
right,
type of questions?
right. So as far as those symptoms go, Lynn, like I haven't pinpointed that, to be honest with you. I just know that when I was taking it, it did balance me out. Like, it worked.
Hmm. So what made
However,
you stop?
whichever now, but this the up what made me stop. Oh, okay. The last time that made me stop was I ran out, and then I procrastinated on going to get a refill. That was right before I caught my case.
Is that the reason you wasn't medicated correct?
Now, that's not the reason why I caught the case. Did it contribute to it? Did it contribute to it? Me not being on my meds? I don't know, bro.
Did you
That's
get
a
the
good.
medication between the time that you ran out and got locked up? I'll make it simple. I'm sorry.
It's not that simple though, Lance. I was taking the
That's the
meds.
question I would like to know. Between the time that you ran out and you didn't refill your prescription, did you get in trouble between that time that you didn't have your medicine in your system, or was it after?
Oh, no, that's a fact. I ran out the meds. I
Hmm.
procrastinated on refilling. I didn't go to the hospital, and
Hmm.
then I wound up getting locked up. That's a
So
fact.
it was the medication.
If
Meaning you
if
was meaning if you was if the only episode you had, if the way they would describe, if I say I had seizures, the only way they can tell if I had an episode is if I didn't have my medicine, and they go, oh, you didn't have your medicine and you had an episode, then I understand, because you didn't take your medicine. Every time you taking your medicine, your episodes are calm. You cool. You saying every time you cool is when you was taking your pills. Now once you needed a refill and you was lackadaisical and you was acting like it didn't mean nothing, that's when your mood started switching and you found yourself in a position you wasn't supposed to be in.
Yeah, but see, like, yeah, Lan. All right.
I don't want to no, don't. I'm just asking.
Nah,
That's
you asking, and then I mean, in that standpoint, it makes sense, Lan, because that's what my doctor would say. That's what anybody would say, Lan. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the listeners are saying right now. Like, yeah, nigga, you was off your medication. That's why you tweaked out. Like, yeah, that's the basic form of it. Like, I get it. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying in my head was
Mhm.
like, it was the trigger. It was how I handled the trigger that had me go off and basically had me self-destruct. I wasn't like, if I stop smoking the weed right now and I deal with my mood swings, and then an incident occurs and there's a trigger, right? And I snap, right? It's not because I wasn't smoking the weed or I wasn't on my meds. It's because I didn't handle the situation effectively. I didn't handle it properly. That's how
That's how
my
you taking it. That's how
my
you taking it.
perception. Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, the chemicals do
Or
affect your
what
brain.
balance you. You already said these are what's help to balance you. So without the balance, you already know I'm going to be unbalanced. But my
Yeah.
question wasn't really to drag into it. It was just to figure out if what was the reason that you stopped using the meds? Like, did it make you feel some sort of way where you didn't like it, like you were drowsy or anything? But you just basically, as I gather from what you said, at one point when you stopped using it and went to jail, I guess in jail you didn't use it at anymore, no more.
Nah, I wasn't taking. I
So
wasn't
you
going to.
just learned how to basically deal without it once you got locked up and you got into the situation. You just basically
That's a fact.
withdraw and you
And
got yourself together with. So it
that's a
was kind
fact.
of a
I
blessing in
balanced.
disguise.
What was the
Everything,
incarceration?
the whole situation. Because in reality, you was hooked on the medicine that you thought was keeping you balanced. As soon as you took yourself off of that medicine that you believed that was keeping you balanced, a situation occurred where you thought was a bad situation, but that bad situation helped you kick not only that medicine, but you learned how to control your episodes
I
yourself.
Lane, it's more so this. It wasn't just me being hooked on the meds. Like that was a period of time of me having taken the meds. I wasn't on I wasn't on the medication. Like there's been limits of times of me being on the meds, being off episode, not being on meds at all, not smoking weed at all, episode. Smoking weed, no meds, episode. So that's what I'm saying to that's all I was trying to get to as far as what I see now. Like I told you, based off the last one, it's not just like me depending upon the meds, and if I ain't got my meds, I'm gonna tweak out. It's not that.
I understand.
It's more so. It's more so of whatever balance I'm looking at it, and
It's
you.
my medication is my shield. Once my shield is down, then you can infiltrate my zone. Now my balance is off. Now you can push me to the limit where I am frustrated, which if I might have had my meds, I might have controlled it better. I understand exactly what you're saying. I wasn't saying exactly. All I was saying was how the meds made you feel basically when you took them. Is that the reason you leaned off of them? But in reality, you didn't need them because once you got off of them, you learned how to not depend on them at all.
And what I was saying on top of that was that I wasn't dependent upon them to begin with. That's all I was getting.
Never said you was dependent upon them. I'm saying that you never needed them.
To begin with.
Point blank, period.
Point
When
blank
you said
period.
I was taking them, that was you dependent on them. You was taking them at some point, you was dependent on them. You was taking them. You was doing it periodically during your life, but at some point you was dependent on them. But at some point you figure, yo, I don't need to depend on nothing. That's my point.
That makes sense. You got it.
Sorry. That was my point. I'm sorry if I beat around or can't.
Nah, you said it. I went up and under it. Like you understand what I'm saying? But I was getting to the full, not for nothing. Yeah, I was just getting to the full understanding, and I just went around the track basically. But yeah, I got you.
We done went around them tracks many times, bro. We enjoy that. That's
What's up with Pop?
Papo, he's still on mute right now.
Oh, okay.
He's still on mute. He probably on a conversation or something. So I ain't want to just leave the avatar up.
What's your plan for the What's your plan for the duration of the week in between our next episode?
Well, I'm still playing it low. Tomorrow I got to clean the fuck up. I'm trying to just relax until this holiday come and then get this TV that I've been telling you that my motherfucker son broke. Get this TV back. That's really all that I got to do so I can feel whole again. Feel like he ripped a piece of my soul away. I can't go in a room and watch my TV and relax. Feel like he fucked up the order of the household. So I gotta restore order in the household. I gotta get this shit back. Then Friday we supposed to go. I gotta go check out this vehicle. Make sure that they they tried to sell us a fucking lemon. A lemon. They try to sell us the lemon tree, the motherfucking the seeds.
Oh
you
man.
feel me? So we in the process of actually rectifying the situation. So Friday I got to go. Me and my wife, we got to go and see what's good with that. Try to remain peaceful while we still can. So we're gonna see what they talking about. You know, get them that back and see what we can walk away feeling rectified with. Saturday we back at it.
Back at it.
Saturday we back at it. Strong, we back at it. And it's gonna go just that damn quick.
No, that's a fact.
It's like these days flying, especially when you waiting on shit. You know, it become as the holiday season, so you waiting for all that stuff to land, the mail to look good, and all that. You be waiting to damn near January 9th. Nigga be some bad as
Yeah,
hell. Everything is moving slow motion.
yeah.
But
I'm
slow
not.
motion
I
is
don't.
better than no motion.
Yeah, slow motion is better than no motion. I don't jack the holiday season though. I'm not jacking it. So it's like I'm on a different type of time. And so look, Thanksgiving is next Thursday or the Thursday after.
It's the last Thursday of the month.
All right, so we have another week then. All right, bet. I thought
That's
because
but that's just food, you know. I'm only gonna fix what I make. It ain't like I'm gonna go out the way and do something else. I probably fried turkey. That's probably about it. You always invited over. I ain't really think about doing nothing, you know, outstanding. Invite my
I'm gonna
moms
put.
over and all of them if they still in here. I think my mom's going on a vacation though for her birthday. You know how she do. This is her
Oh,
time to
okay.
fly.
Oh, okay.
So I think
I'm gonna
she
put my
get.
bed in for a plate to the side. Just put me a plate to the side.
I ain't put no plate to the side. You just come and get a plate. I ain't like I don't eat leftovers, and I really don't eat nothing that's gonna be made. I don't eat meat, so you always got a plate. That's nothing. And we if that's one thing we gonna have is too much food.
All right, that's what's up.
You always invited. What you was planning on doing? You
I'm
talking about forget the holidays. Bless ain't gonna feel that way, nigga. He gonna hit you up on the bat line. Do 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 do.
oh well, you know what?
Christmas.
Well, I mean, as far as that go for pool, I'ma definitely handle that for him. I gotta get ready now. Now that you say that, find out what he want now, so I can start putting my budget together. But
Don't even do that. Just put the budget together. So when he call and he say what he want, it's not what you thought it was already, and you got it just to send. Ha ha.
nah, you right. Nah, you right.
Or you do it what I used to do with mines. See, mines want theirs before the day. They think that they want to gear up, but they don't want to say what it is. They want their Christmas present before Christmas. So I always get the bargain. See, they come in the beginning. They start right now. See, if I start they bill in November, they should gonna be about 1,000. But see, once you hit December 23rd and they think it's getting rocky, they think a nigga ain't got it. They come down off that high horse. Then they gonna be talking about, well, if you give me this, man, we gonna be. If you give me this, and you can just turn around and get me this for my birthday, you know.
Now, that's a fact. That's exactly what he does too. But then this the other thing that he does. He'll ask me for something and then put the bid in with his mom too. I'll just
Yeah,
happen to and I'm like, hold up, he like how are you asking for the same thing? And that's
because
to make sure that he gets it.
them little niggas playing reliable games, b. And I bet you he no, but this is just funny. Once he get into it, then the nigga gonna start giving y'all a different list. Because my son give me and his mother a totally different list.
Oh, now
I
you
asked
on
him,
the
I asked him about her list one time. I was like, yo, I'm glad you think she doing it like that, my nigga. Keep on asking her. That nigga list, that nigga wanted computers, game systems. I don't think no kid. This is a new age. How you ask for a computer and a system? So that's like nowadays, these kids will go, yo, I want a phone, a PlayStation 5, and a computer.
and a that's a
Yo,
fact. And a
time out.
Mac and a yeah.
Yo, time out. Time out. It's Christ's birthday. It's not yours. It's Christ's birthday. Why you getting you getting all this goddamn material, Mac, iPhone, all this big money shit. They don't play no more. They don't check they shit twice. They not even fucking good no more. And they don't even know how to play it off. You know how you was good the last month? Nigga used to be good just November, December. You was the best in school ever.
I
Because
really
you knew
wasn't though.
Christmas was coming. Well, then your Christmas was fucked up.
I
Your-
actually, I guess I was that spoiled ram.
You
Because
like my
mama still made sure I had a good Christmas, but it
You
wasn't due to my grades.
You lucky you ain't have a brother like me, because I used to wait to those times to let my moms know, yo, you see what you see what your top dog doing? Yo, how your top dog
You was
pulling?
good for that, huh, Land?
I was great for that shit. I'm not even gonna tell y'all. You should have seen the time when I bet my mother. I bet
What
my
you better?
mother that my sister couldn't spell her middle name.
Get out of
I'm
here.
not even going to cap. Listen how smart I am at because I'm not going to cap. I didn't know how to spell her middle name, but I know she did. Just because
How old were y'all at the time?
I don't know, we probably was 16, but I didn't know her middle name. I was just, her middle name wasn't like, and then her middle name was something funny. Like I don't want to say it, so y'all know what I know how to spell it now, but y'all know what she know how to spell, and it was her name. Y'all be like, damn, that was you, huh? But I got about 3, 4 sisters, so y'all can't pick them out now. But yeah. Well, I just gave it up because I got 2 sisters with my same mother. We ain't had that type of household. But,
Yo, you a nut, right?
no, I said, Mom, she can't spell her middle name. I bet you $20.
Oh, word?
Bam, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then this joint don't not even spell it.
And you wound up getting the 20? Your mom paid you the 20?
Yeah, my mother paid me.
Yo, that's bananas.
That shit was stupid.
You be on some otherness. You stay throwing somebody under the bus. You call it the devil's advocate.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
But that's you just basically. But I see that's part of your repertoire all across the board. At least you don't switch up. You the same with every. you the same with everybody all across the board. You know what I mean?
That shit don't make no sense. That was stupid. That nigga God, man. Papa he called it a night.
It's over. All right, so people of the world, you know what time it is, Lynn.
You're ready.
We're gonna see what's good for the next round. And as always, it's definitely been great.
I'll holler at you tomorrow, banger.
All right, Lynn. People of the world, this your man D Banger Thomas.
The Slayer Lord.
Be your own therapist. Peace.